Go ahead and switch sides. Perfect, nice.
Yes. This girl's a pro at everything she does.
I just don't look.
It's like a roller coaster. Whee! We're going shark diving. We're going shark diving. I get to take Nyson shark diving.
Oh, no, I'm not looking at that. We made eye contact, hell no.
You ready?
I'm Kinga Phillips, ocean conservationist, explorer, and adventurer.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
I'm visiting cities across America in search of the coolest, most breathtaking, and heart-pounding experiences.
There it is, there it is. Woo, baby!
And in each city, I'm bringing along someone who could use a little awakening and adventure in the great outdoors.
I hope you're ready, honey.
I'm here in Orlando, Florida, at the home of Nyson Velasquez. Now, on the outside, she is a young mother who is perfectly put together. But on the inside, she has social anxiety. So what she wants to do is prove to herself and to her young daughter, Gia, that she can be vulnerable, that she can get past it, and that she can be present and fully enjoy life.
Hi. Nyson, I'm Kinga.
Hi, Kinga. Nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you.
So excited to see you. Do you want to come in and meet everybody?
Love it.
I'm Nyson Velasquez, and I'm a model and cosmetologist in Orlando, Florida.
Hello, family.
This is my lovely sister, Andrea.
Hi.
My husband, Andy.
Kinga, very nice to meet you. And who's this?
My beautiful daughter, Gia.
And so this is a home that you just bought.
Yeah, we actually just bought this house, so we're just still getting settled and stuff in here. I don't know when the last time was that I did something for myself like this. Most of the time I'm revolving around the people that I love, then I'm last. So in our backyard, we have our gazebo and our pool, our 7-foot pool.
You have a swimming pool. Lady, you are winning at life. Beautiful new home, swimming pool, gorgeous backyard. I'm impressed.
I do carry a lot of trauma in my life. My mom passed away while I was in high school. I was around 17 years old, and then I had to kind of learn how to, release the feelings that I had from that and keep moving forward.
Nyson losing her mother got her dealing with a lot of anxiety. After that, I feel like she had a very hard time opening up to anybody. Even up to me, it took her probably a year or so to actually, really open up to me.
I just struggle with anxiety, so if I really dug deep into everything that I've been through, it's hard to talk about without crying. And now here's my room.
Oh, look at this. And you have a view of the pool. I see a lot of beauty things over there, and this is a world I know nothing about. So I am very curious for you to show me what's going on here.
So I do struggle a lot with anxiety and social anxiety. I can literally feel my stomach going into knots. I'm just so in here that I can't really be out here. That whole container in there is full of makeup.
You have more than this?
Yeah, this is just what I'm using right now.
Oh my goodness.
So-
I see this beautiful girl, and from what I understand about her and her internal turmoil and her anxiety, it makes sense that she would be hiding behind that makeup. I can tell that she waits, she's reserved, she wants to get to know someone better, and that's okay. Talk to me about this makeup and why this is important to you.
I love makeup because I grew up not feeling so pretty, and I feel like that's lived with me, obviously, up until now. And it means a lot to me because I get to express myself with this. So as long as I can remember, I've always loved hair and makeup. My mom bought me one of my first doll heads, and that's kind of where I got the inspiration to do hair, and it slowly turned into my doll head, to my mom's head, to my friends' heads, and then their faces with makeup.
You are beautiful, and you are clearly an artist. And this is also what you do for a living.
Yeah.
This is amazing for me to see all of this and understand that it is so much a part of your world. But my world is going out into the wilderness and playing, and there's really not even an opportunity to wear makeup. So what are your feelings about you stepping into my world a little bit more?
I'm ready. I'm ready to kind of embrace myself and the way that I look and embrace the outdoors because I don't do it often. So it's like almost like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity right now. I've always enjoyed the outdoors, but I do have a 2-year-old that practically runs my life. I don't take advantage of what there is out there.
Well, what do you feel your outdoor look would be?
No makeup.
Yeah?
I want it to be that way. I want to feel proud of who I am and what I look like, and I don't know, I'm ready to embrace that.
She's a strong girl. You can see that. This is a woman who's been through a lot, and this is a woman who's willing and wanting to take the next step in life and to be open and to have adventure.
I'm so used to always introducing myself as full glam Nye. Now it's Nye, you know, like no makeup. So I am pretty excited for this adventure. You know, my makeup's off. I'm about to go out and do things that I never do, and I feel like I'm ready. I feel like I never do this, so it's time.
Just 20 minutes north of Orlando, I'm taking Nysid to Winter Park, an eco-tourist destination with nearly 3,000 acres of waterways. We're meeting up with Ned Johnson from Paddleboard Orlando to give us a tour and help Nysid find the balance she needs in her life. So, got some fun stuff today.
I'm excited.
There he is, Ned.
Hey, sup, y'all?
I kind of just want to prove to myself that I can really put myself out there and not be afraid to experience life and the things that it has to offer.
First-time paddlers?
No, I think she's done it before.
I've actually paddled once before.
Once before. Well, welcome. I'm glad you're enjoying Florida. I'm a native. I've been here all my life. I love it here.
You can tell by the tan.
Yeah. So, super easy. Getting onto the board, I'll assist you guys getting on.
I'm feeling good. I'm ready to get in the water. I saved myself like 30 minutes this morning, not even have to put on a face.
I'll hand the paddle up to you, so go ahead 1 foot at a time.
I'm a little nervous, but I'm starting to feel a little bit more comfortable.
Go ahead and switch sides. Perfect, nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, you look amazing.
So when we came here and just watching her get on the stand-up paddleboard, she had it within a second, and I kind of felt like she was gonna get it really, really fast, and she did. Nysid, what would you be doing right now if you weren't stand-up paddleboarding here?
Definitely changing some diapers, you know, cleaning up a little bit.
I have to ask you, you are 22 years old with a 2-year-old child, and you have a degree in cosmetology. How do you do it, honestly?
I would be lying if I said I didn't cry sometimes. But honestly, it's just balance.
This is pretty incredible, like floating around on the water. It's quiet, it's beautiful. There's nature around us. How does this make you feel?
I feel like more in tune with myself and my thoughts. I was born and raised in New Jersey, though my mother always wanted to live in Florida. And after she passed away, I kind of just took the leap of faith and said, I'm going to Florida. I'm going to study here and just do my life here.
Would you say that a piece of your mom exists in you and is thrilled to be in Florida?
I feel like the inner happiness that I feel is because of her.
So we're going through the canals, chatting, and then we'd get through to another lake, and I kind of didn't want it to end because I wanted to hear more of her story. So we sat down in just this sea of lily pads. Tell me about your tattoos. I've noticed you have a couple.
I have one on my ribs that I actually dedicated to my mom, and it says we only part to meet again, and the year that she passed with the year that she was born, and a heartbeat in the middle.
Would your mom appreciate this? Was she an outdoors girl?
Honestly, she loved the water. One thing's for sure, she loved the water.
Yeah?
Yeah, and I told her I was getting the tattoo before she passed, and she was for it.
I'm a girl who loves to be out in nature. I think nature's very healing. I think it's very soothing, and it really does give you a sense of peace, and it calms anxiety, and it calms your nerves. We all suffer from that. Ned, this was amazing.
Awesome, you guys did fantastic.
Coming in hot.
Perfect. You did awesome.
She really did. She did great.
You did, you
Pretty
did.
sure I have biceps now.
Whoa, someone called the vet. Those pups are sick.
All right, lady, ready?
Yes,
All right.
I'm ready.
We'll
Thank
see
you
you
so
guys
much.
next
Bye,
time.
Ned.
Bye. Miss you already.
You too, Ned. When it comes to nature and the water, Nysid seems to be coming into her own and letting her guard down. So I thought today we'd get back out on the water at Revolution Adventures in Clermont, Florida. But how we get there is going to look just a little bit different.
Hi, ladies. How's it going?
Hi, Chris. Good to see you.
Good to see you again.
Chris, this is my friend Nysid.
Nice,
Hi,
very
nice
nice
to
to
meet you,
meet you.
Chris.
Wonderful to meet y'all.
And we are very excited to go out on the water with you on your
Excellent.
amphibious vehicles.
Excellent. Have y'all ever done anything like this before?
No?
No?
Honestly, being in Orlando and kind of just being used to that little city aspect of it, I never think about everything that is available to me. You know, there's so much more to explore.
I'm gonna go over some quick controls with you ladies. So when you do step up, just go ahead and grab onto the back of the seat or the handlebars too as well and try to hoist yourself up from the actual tires itself.
Okay.
Nice and easy. You just don't want to fall out of the vehicle.
Nope.
So these operate like a skid steer or a tank. When making a right-hand turn.
It operates like a tank. You've driven a tank, right?
No.
You've never driven a tank before?
What's a tank?
You got the camo on, so thinking. All right, so when you make a right-hand turn, all the right-hand wheels will stop, all the left-hand wheels will engage. To make that right-hand off your throttle acts like a brake as well, either gas or brakes. Please not both of your feet. So we do ask you, please don't yank on those handlebars back and forth, because you don't have to worry about e-brake at all. High gear is gonna be on land, and low gear is gonna be once we get into the water. Any questions so far?
Are you taking notes?
I should have, honestly.
I love when someone who's really good at something explains it to people who've never done it before, and it's like, oh, you know, just remember these 57 things or you might die.
I just don't look.
That would be bad. I think with every one of these adventures that we're gonna have, I'm gonna see her open up more, not just to me, but to the people around her. She gets on this machine, and one of my favorite things in the world is to see people just step into their own. And like the first probably minute or so when she started driving, she was like, all right, this is new. And then all of a sudden you just felt the change, and she was like, I've got this. She's amazing.
I needed this to understand that I need other ways to connect with my true self, and nature was exactly it. I want to do more now. I feel like I can trust myself leading the way as well.
You ever driven a car into the water before?
No.
First time for everything. Nice and easy and
Oh my God.
super cool.
The car in the lake. In driving school, they told us not to go in the water with cars, but
You know what? Times have changed.
I was definitely afraid. I honestly felt like I was going to tip at one point. I just let go of the gas. I was like, you know what? Let's just let it ride in. Let's just let it go, and I'm happy to just float here for a little bit.
Look, it's a little alligator! Do you see him? Do you see him right there? Do you see him? Oh my gosh!
You stay over there, sir.
He's so little!
I was definitely thinking a lot about my mom, you know, in the water. And it got really, I got emotional just because, you know, these are a lot of the things that I wish I could be able to still do with her. And I just know she'd be so proud because she also knew how anxious I used to be. So I feel like this is like a moment that she would honestly just be like patting me on the back, moments that I need her for. So cute.
How was that?
That was awesome.
What did you think, Tomb Raider?
Honestly, it was pretty fun. I started to trust myself. I felt like I just needed it to go faster.
And then you were like, I'm a pro. I'm gonna take this turn. Oh, sand pit? All right. Oh, a little ledge? I've got it.
Yeah, it was super fun. I'd do it again.
It's a sense of peace. Like, we all have anxiety and we all have like our own demons. And for me, nature is one of the best places in the world to get rid of that.
Honestly, I think I felt really peaceful in the water. Really in tune. And just feeling good with finally, you know, making the decision to trust myself.
Another adventure? What do you think?
For sure. I'm ready.
We are here at Shark Addicts in Jupiter, Florida. This is one of the world's best shark dives, and it is one I haven't done. So I am also so excited to get here and do this.
Hello, ladies.
Cassandra.
How are
Good to see
you?
you.
So good to see you guys.
This is Nysid.
Nice
Hi,
to
I'm
meet
Nye.
you.
I said, this is my friend Cassandra, and you're probably wondering what we're doing today. There's a boat, there are dive fins. What are you thinking?
So I thought we were just gonna be on a boat, but now that I see your fins, I have a feeling you just took me to do something else, Kinga.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna let Cassandra explain to you exactly what it is that we are doing today.
We are going shark diving.
Okay.
You trust me?
I have to at this point.
We are gonna go out and snorkel with some amazing creatures out there and show you what they're really like.
I'm scared out of my mind, but
You actually look excited. I see a smile.
I am like trying to hide it a little bit, so.
I know you've got a solid game face, but I also know that that smile is genuine.
I don't like letting people know how I'm feeling, and I have the biggest poker face on, and I just kind of don't like letting people see. So I'm definitely pretty reserved.
As any time you go diving straight off the beach or anything like that, it will be the exact same thing. We're just gonna be in a little bit deeper water, anywhere from 150 to 200 feet, so you won't be able to see the bottom, but it's just as if you're swimming off the beach.
AKA no cage.
Nope, no cage.
How friendly are these sharks?
It's not like they're friendly, it's not like they're scary creatures. We are always given this misconstrued representation of these sharks that they're these man-eating machines, but that's really not the case. They're honestly just like big fish.
We always advocate for giving them space and respect because they're apex predators, but at the same time, most of what you've seen on television about those sharks wanting to pry people out of cages or chasing them around, that's not the case either. So it's somewhere in the middle.
I'm afraid.
Are you really?
Yeah, the sharks. I'm honestly super nervous. I don't know what I was expecting. I just kind of took Kinga's word for it.
We are on the boat and we're gonna head out. We'll be going about 4 or 5 miles out. That's where a lot of our sharks are.
All front row seats, the sharks.
Yes.
I'm honestly super soaked from that whole boat ride, but I'm feeling good, feeling ready. I'm already wet for this, so. I guess right now all I'm trying to do is kind of just soak this in and, you know, get ready and prepare myself just to get in the water with some sharks. She's living for this.
You're scared? Yeah. We got you, I promise.
We're 5 miles off the coast of Jupiter, Florida, diving with shark addicts. For Nysid, getting in the water is a great first step to tackling her nerves and anxiety head-on. This comes at a great time, as the sharks are starting to arrive.
Oh God, I see one. Hook nose.
Did you see something?
Oh no, I'm not looking at that. We made eye contact. Hell no.
How you feeling, lady? You want to sit there for a second?
Yeah.
Okay. She had a big silky shark coming right up to her. Look her in the face.
Did you see a shark?
Yeah, that scared the hell out of me.
Was it big?
Yeah, I was like ready to panic, and then I remember them telling me not to panic, so I was like, what do I do? I don't even know, but there's too many to count. Like, they were everywhere, like literally a 360, and they were just all over. One got so close, Kinga had to push it away. Like, I don't even know how to describe that feeling, because I didn't even know. I was too busy looking at the other ones, like traveling in packs, that Kinga was like on the other side just pushing one away, and I was like, I thought I felt something touch me.
Actually, I pushed you out of the way to push one down at one point.
Yeah, I got scared. I saw you pushing one away. I was like, oh, God.
She needs to trust me that I'm gonna teach her how to behave around the sharks and that I'm gonna keep her safe. And I think that trust is just gonna build on that we already have built with Nysid, and I want that to continue on in her life.
Going back in to probably be the closest time I get to see him this close, so gotta take advantage of this opportunity. I'm scared. What if they come up to me again? I need Kinga to fight them off for me.
You ready? Wanna go again? Nysid is a brave girl, and I knew that from the moment that I met her. But this is something else. Like, not everyone is gonna go in and wanna keep going back in with 20 sharks. I'm proud of you.
I trust you, Kiko.
Good, because there's about 25 sharks around.
Okay.
Swimming with sharks in their environment has always brought me a sense of peace and clarity in the hectic world that exists on land. And I can start to feel Nysid become calm in the water and really take advantage of this moment to be around so many sharks.
Nysid just swam with about 12 sharks.
Nysid!
How was it?
That was actually so cool. That was super cool. They were so close to me. I was so happy. I was actually not afraid of them for the first time.
There was definitely over 20 sharks in that water. It was surreal, just seeing them around me like that. Kinga being so comfortable touching them, like, it was crazy. Honestly, I've never experienced anything like that, and just the fear that I was feeling at first after seeing them all around me, I was kind of just, it just felt good. For some reason, I was like, wow, they're so beautiful, and it's like, I've just never seen them up so close like that.
There are almost a dozen species of sharks inhabiting this part of the Atlantic over the course of a year. Seeing silky sharks, sandbar sharks, and even a bull shark made for an unforgettable first dive for Nysid.
I am so proud of you. You're amazing, honestly. Smile on your face the entire time. How'd that feel?
It was kind of surreal. At first, I was super scared because, there's sharks. You never know what they're gonna do. It made me feel good,
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't do this, obviously, often. It's not like every day we go out swimming with sharks, so I'm happy that I did it. And I'm happy to see them just kind of roaming and doing their thing.
Isn't it amazing?
Yeah.
Feel like you had a different perception of sharks before this, and now you have a different one?
For sure. They're not as scary as I painted them out to be.
I'm so happy. She enjoyed it. I know she enjoyed it. She said it. You could see it in her eyes. The fact that she kept wanting to go back in, that's a great feeling. And for someone who works in conservation with sharks like me, to know that we got one more person in the water who now loves sharks, that makes me really happy.
I feel starstruck, but with sharks, almost.
You're shark-struck.
Yeah, shark-struck, if anything. It's not every day that I can go out and swim with some sharks, so I knew that I had to take advantage of this moment and just enjoy them and just feel kind of almost like one with them, swim with them and just enjoy that they're there.
Nysid, you impressed me so much today. I knew you were brave, but I mean, this is above and beyond.
Because I knew I had to put a lot of trust in you just in that water, so I'm happy that I was able to do that with you, and I feel kind of more comfortable to do that with everyone else.
Do you consider yourself a brave person?
After today, yeah, a little bit.
Well, I wouldn't just say after today, Nysid. Like, getting to know you and getting to know your story, I would say that you are a brave person overall. I hope you know that.
I appreciate that. I try.
The sharks are the least of it, honestly.
Thank you. Thank you for making this an awesome experience for me. I feel like I need more people like you in my life.
What do you think? Head back in?
Yeah, I'm ready to see some land.
From glam to covered in mud, from calm water to sharky water, I watched Nysid face her fears and her social anxiety, and she did it with such bravery and such determination. The makeup came off, the real Nysid shone through, and she was stunning and comfortable in her own skin. So for everyone out there, do what Nysid did. Get up, get out, and go find your adventure.